midfield. Huge crease, untouched, 10, 5, touchdown!
All right, good evening, a happy hump day, and welcome back to another edition of the 10-5 Touchdown Tigers talk show hosted by your man right here, the voice of the Tigers, Julio Hennessy. And tonight, man, we have an honor to have our first Her Locker Room nominee honoree coming up. Before we do, we got to get down to business real quick, tell you what's going on, say hello. If anything you need to know about the Tigers or get in contact with the Tigers, please look right there below at the little banner. Go to CarolinaTigersFootball.org. That is www.CarolinaTigersFootball.org. Learn about being a sponsor. Learn about being a partner. Learn about joining the team. Learn about being a volunteer. Learn about everything it is to be a part of the Tigers. Now, if you got somebody you know also deserved of a Her Locker Room nomination, right down below, go to Her Locker Room at CarolinaTigersFootball.org. Nominate your Her Locker Room nominee at Her Locker Room at CarolinaTigersFootball.org. Now, we also have a great spotlight. We like to honor our fans, our supporters. So we also have a fan spotlight. If you know a number one Tiger, a fan of these Tigers, nominate that fan at Talk Show Live at CarolinaTigersFootball.org. If you know a top fan, nominate your top fan person who say, I love the Tigers, I love the Tigers. Nominate them at Talk Show Live at CarolinaTigersFootball.org. That sounds much better on that one. I actually slowed down. You want to be a sponsor? I want to sponsor these Tigers. I want to get involved. I want to help them meet the goals financially, whatever I can do. Hey, go to sponsors at CarolinaTigersFootball.org. All right, we're getting better. Now, we also have great programs, man. If you have a little kid that's 12 and under, you want to be involved in game day activities or be involved with a kids program, we have a kids program called the Cubs Den. The Cubs Den for children that are 12 and under. Sign them up today at CarolinaTigersFootball.org/Cubs Den. Kids 12 and under. If you have some teenagers, 13 and up, they say they love being a Tiger too. They want to help out. You want to put them involved with the Tigers. Sign them up with the Teen Zone. The Teen Zone is at CarolinaTigersFootball.org/Teen Zone. And get your kids signed up for the Teen Zone today. All right, so we're about to get into our awesome show today as we take the time to recognize the Her Locker Room nominee. Your Her Locker Room is dedicated to these powerful, great women in the community. Young ladies in the community are doing great things and making moves and empowering the community behind them. And tonight, we have the honor of our first Her Locker Room honoree of the year, and that is Miss Cassandra Littlejhon, the president of the Carolina Tigers. We're going to and I'm going to bring it down. How you doing tonight, Miss Littlejhon?
I'm good. How are you?
Hey, I'm blessed. Happy to be here, man. Hey, you got to be thankful because, there's another solution, but I ain't ready for it yet. I want to stay amongst the living. Amen. I want to stay up here. Well, other than that, what's been going on with you?
Just living life and trying to stay on this side of the ground.
I tell you, yes, this side of the ground is a good side. It's a strong side, top side. That's what I was saying. Right. That's what I'm going to tell you every time. So we're going to sit here and get this awesome night started. I want to say thank you for taking the time to come out here to be on the interview tonight, on this talk show tonight. And I want to say it's honest. I think it's well-deserved in time to give you Her Locker Room honoree nomination and bring you on here. There's a lot of great things you do in front and behind the scenes. And so we're going to start off. We're going to say, I want to ask you a couple questions, answer them best as possible. I want to start off asking you, what inspired you to start the Tigers women's football team?
Um, to be honest, it was Coach Littlejhon. You know, he's been coaching for so long, and at one point in time, he got football hurt, and he moped around the house for a little while, and he was invited to coach women's tackle football. And he, because of the football hurt, he was just like, I don't know, and he put it off, and then he decided to go out and like just see what it's all about, and fell in love with it. And he coached for a few years another women's tackle team that we were with, and then when we were no longer part of that team, he was hurt again. And then all he did was like walked around the house talking about how much he missed it and how much he enjoyed coaching women, and um, how he wished he could do it again. So I was like, why don't you just go ahead and start your own team? And he was like, nah, I don't want to do that. It's a lot of responsibility, da 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 da. And so after a lot of encouraging and a lot of questions, what would it take? How is this? How would this work? What would you do if you had this, or whatever, whatever, whatever? I finally convinced him to start the Carolina Tigers.
Awesome. Awesome. That's good, yo. I've been knowing James. We all been knowing James for pretty much all about our whole lives, and I've been privileged to be a player coached by Lil John at one point, and that was funny. My cousin coaching me when I used to block for him in high school. Now he telling me what to do, but now he's always had a passion for football. You're right about that. It's almost like if we don't have football, there's something he's missing, that little spark about it. He loves football that much. So I'm happy you were able to convince him to get back into football, especially in women's tackle football. He really has a passion for this right here. It really shows. But can you tell me some of your biggest challenges you faced building the Tigers from ground up?
Honestly, it's getting, sorry, my dog decides she wants to scratch. Honestly, getting live. Is getting people to trust the process. Everyone wants to see immediate results. We're going into our second season. We learned a lot last season, do's and don'ts, things we can tweak and perfect. And so naturally we made a plan to how to adjust, how to adapt. But like everything, there's a process. There's a process to go through to be successful. And another thing is financial. With anything, a startup, it costs money. And getting the sponsors and the donors and for the organization, that's been a challenge. We're a startup. Nobody knows about us. They don't really want to put their money in something they don't know, because I know I wouldn't. So it's just getting people to trust the process, getting people to understand that we're not here just to take their money. We're here for a purpose. We're here to help ladies do something that they have always wanted to do, or they didn't know they could do, and move forward.
Awesome. Yeah, that could be some challenges. You're right about getting money out of people, or giving to believe in something that they don't even know existed or never thought that existed, and getting to believe that this is actually a real thing, not just coming here. We not no scammers, okay? We ain't no.
Right.
I am get your RFID scan on you, take your money. You know what I'm saying? We here with something. We see you great. Tell me, hearing you describe this, like, how did you keep your vision strong during those times when progress felt very slow, almost uncertain of things going through?
We had to tell ourselves to continue to trust the process. Like anything in life, you have to crawl before you can walk. You have to walk before you can run, and so forth and so on. And just remember to not give up, that even though it's not going the way we want it to go, how you have a plan and you try to follow the plan. Sometimes you have to deviate from the plan, and just being open to adapting as we went along, and not give up. That's the biggest thing.
Yes. 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 You can't give up. You cannot give up. Now, as the president, now how are you able to how did you first define leadership, especially when leading a team of women that's breaking all these barriers in a male dominated sport?
I truly believe that a good leader has a good strong support team behind them. The board of directors that we have for this organization, they are always there for support, for advice, to help us make decisions, to brainstorm, and so much more. That they don't get the recognition they honestly deserve. And I couldn't be the leader I am for this organization without the board of directors. Um, but they're not only here for me, they're here for our players as well. They're here for the community. They're here for our supporters. And they have been rock stars. And I couldn't have done half of what I've done without them.
Yeah, I do want to take a quick second, not take much time, but I think, and this just you know me, I'm like Julio can't say that, but anyway, I want to say you guys maybe are one of the few teams in anything when it comes to this level of sports or business that actually has a board before they had a team. I think that was one of the biggest things I do remember in the beginnings of building the Tiger program. It was an organization before it was a football team. And so that was the biggest thing in knowing that, we're going to have this is going to be ran as professionally as possible with direction. And we're going to have a foundation before we put the first uniform out, for the first tryout, for the first announcement of the Tigers. It was a board of directions established. So that's what gives this team, I think, a real edge on the professionalism of how things are handled on the business side, and also when it comes to decision making. It could be some times where people aren't seeing eye to eye. Well, let's take it to the board, and that's that removes anybody who's involved in something. They're non-biased people that are making decisions based on what's best for the organization, and it keeps this team, I think, cutting through the edges and continue to grow in a positive manner. Um, Now the Carolina Tigers. Now I'm keep reading. I'm gonna give you flowers. Now the team done grow a lot under your direction. And what do you think? Why that growth has happened under your direction? What's been the key to the growth of the Tigers with you?
The support, honestly, but from our board of directors, our players, our coaches, the interns, our supporters, the sponsors we have had, the donors we've had, anyone who's liked and shared our posts. The players have been out recruiting like crazy, like crazy. Oh my gosh, our players are rock stars, and it's all because they believe in what we're trying to build with this organization. Um, and again, we couldn't have done any of it without the support from everyone involved in the organization.
Yeah, support is a lot of people will a lot of people scream it, a lot of people yell it, but it's the proof behind the work. You know what I'm saying? People actually putting forth the motion behind the support that's really has made the Tigers, I really think, stand out, and has had and will continue to be successful and grow through the upcoming years. The support. So y'all don't stop the support. Keep giving support. Keep spreading the word about Tigers. Let everybody know about the Tigers. We're more. It's more than the team, man. It's a family. I always say, it's dope to be a part of. When you have a chance, Cassandra, to look at what the Tigers are today, right now in this moment, what accomplishment from the Tigers makes you the proudest at this moment?
The growth is the growth. When we first launched, we had 4 board members, we had 3 players, and we had 2 coaches. Last season when we played, we had 6 board members, we had 25 players actually on the team, and we had 8 coaches. So the growth is the biggest accomplishment because it showed that people believed in us, and as coach says, they caught the vision. They caught the vision, and they're here with us. And this season coming up, our numbers are growing, and I'm excited about the growth that we've seen so far and that we're continuing to see.
Yeah, yes. I have to. The growth has been amazing. I think. Down to the. I'm just gonna quickly piggyback and keep going. Just to see, when I say the growth, support and growth, the support of your Tigers. Period. All the players going to the community events, being involved in parades, being a part and empowering for the community, showing up. But places where people are like, well, what is that? They always say, is y'all the Clemson Tigers? Like, no, we the Carolina Tigers. But then it sparks up the interest, and they say, well, we play football. Like, what you mean football? And then all of a sudden, it's like, before you know it, I just want to piggyback on something. One of like our home games, the first year for having football at the home games, we was almost getting 100 people to come out.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, even in the rain, we had about 45 people in the rain out there in the rain. I mean, folks don't even want to go to church in the rain. Like, I pray Jesus from home. I'm just saying, for them to come out and support this team, this organization, these players, everybody involved within Rain and Shine, I want to say thank you to Lexington very much for y'all support. Believing in the Tigers, giving us the platform to play out there, and then the city itself, the people itself of Lexington. We want to thank y'all for the support, showing up to these home games. Man, we was yelling out chants. We was out here y'all was showing out, and I was the announcer in the booth, and man, it felt good to be out there and see y'all be supported. And like I said, man, this year upcoming, let's double them numbers. Let's get more. Let's do it again and be better. But we thank y'all for the support y'all gave us the first year. It was great. How do you see football as a tool for women's empowerment and community change?
We talk to a lot of women as far as recruiting. Coach is a firm believer that if there's a woman there, we're going to talk to her. Whether we're in the grocery store or we're at the karaoke bar or we're out for dinner, like we're trying to recruit the waitresses or the lady in the booth next to us or whatever. And after talking to these ladies, we see that a lot of them were told when they were young that they couldn't play women's tackle football. They couldn't play tackle football, or they even didn't know tackle football existed. And that I honestly, until Coach was approached about coaching, I didn't know there was women's tackle football around. But being able to use this male dominated sport and give women the opportunity to prove that they can learn football terminology and get out on the field and dominate. And it's just something that women were told they couldn't do. And it's amazing that we have this organization and that we get to go out into the community and let women know that we are here. This is something you can do. Let us come be part of our family. That is what I'm glad that we have the organization for, and what I'm excited about.
I got a comment from the comments here. Dre Trinity wants to know which player or returning star are you really excited to see come back this year?
Ooh, that is a good one. All of our players grew leaps and bounds over the season. I am honestly excited about Danielle, because she was at number 75, I believe Danielle was.
Oh, Pancakes.
Pancake, yes. I'm excited about her. To see where she started and to where she was at the end of the season and making the all-star team, making the all-pro team her first year, doing anything physical as far as a sport, that was really exciting. So I'm excited to see where she continues to go, her growth, excuse me, how she continues to grow from where she left off. I'm excited.
Yeah, I as a lineman, my whole life has being a hog molly myself from high school, college, and even to my semi-pro days. I've been a lineman my whole life. Living in the trenches. I didn't know her backstory. When I learned her backstory about just her overcoming, not really ever doing anything in this type of physical capacity, to where she was out there throwing around like a toothpick. I was excited. I really was excited. It made me want to suit up. I might give him some pads, what I'm saying? I might go, but then I said, nah, I don't want that no more. Seriously. I'm excited to see y'all. I mean, I'm with you on that, Ms. Littlejhon, but I'm also excited. I'm looking forward to seeing the headhunt out there. Is Raven?
14.
Man, that I ain't want. Hey, all I'm gonna say, ain't no talking. Just listen for the pads clacking. That's all. That's all. You ain't got to worry about no words. Like it ain't gonna be a whole bunch of talking. Just listen to that. Listen to something. So boom, you hear the boom out there. You're gonna see that number get up. I don't know about the other number, but number 14 gonna get up. I don't know about the other one that got the boomstick laid on it. But yeah, I'm
Yeah.
excited for all returning
All
Tigers players. I'm looking forward to another great season. And I say, man, welcome to all the new Tigers. You know, this is a home for y'all. So get ready to come in here and embrace the home culture. Um, wow, I was trying that don't move fast. So what we're about to do is real quick, because man, them questions I wasn't trying to draw them out, you know what I'm saying? Well, good God Almighty, we went, well, it's how it went. So what we're gonna do is this real quick, y'all. We're gonna take our halftime, and halftime, we're gonna talk about our sponsors and partners, man. We got our brand new partner for 2026. It's the Fairfield by Marriott Inn and Suites at the Haynes Mall, located in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. Now, we excited to have them as a partner because this is Tiger Country. If you're looking for a hotel room, someone to stay at a discounted rate, this is the place. You ain't got to wait to the season. You got to wait till a game. You can go in there right now. I mean, right now and say, look, I need a room and I want the Carolina Tigers women's tackle football team rate. And they're going to say, okay, I got you. So it's already a fit. You can go in there right now, not now, but right now, and take advantage of these partnerships we have with this awesome Fairfield Marriott Inn and Suites. And I'm gonna let y'all know there ain't no Roach Motel. They got continental breakfasts. So you can go in there and get you go in the morning and get your oatmeal, your cereals. Okay, they got the continental breakfasts, the boiled eggs. I mean, I like that. The boiled egg, put a little salt and pepper on that bad boy. And they got the orange juice to come out the little machine. It hits you right here in the back of your neck right there. Yeah, that'd be the one. So definitely, definitely get yourselves over to Marriott. Fairfield by Marriott Inn and Suites over at by Haynes Mall, and tell them the Tiger sent you. And they're gonna do more of these lights on for you. They're gonna have a breakfast for you. Also, man, we're looking for some dancers, man, some lady Tigers to go out there and cheer on the Tigers while we out there in them games, man. If you want to be a Tiger and you get to move to make it do, whatever y'all be doing, a cheerleader. I don't know. I just used to hear some of that stuff. Please get ready. October 25th, man. You come on out to 18 up, scan a little code right there. If you got a little phone or something, you can zoom in on it. Or you can hit the Tigers up at www.carolinatigersfootball.org and ask about the Tigers. How you gonna be a Tiger? So there's all things, man. Looking forward to this season coming up, man, for everybody. And I'm still learning stuff too. Hold on, yeah. And I don't know that one. I'm the wrong one. See, I'm messing with stuff. But anyway, back to our locker room, man. That has been our halftime report with Julio Hennessy and the halftime report when it comes to the Tigers. All right. The OJ better not be spiked, Drake Trinity. This ain't the liquor house. This is Fair Friday. It's a Fairfield Inn Marriott. They don't put liquor in the orange juice. You put liquor in your own orange juice in the morning. That's too early for that, sir. But it's 5:00 somewhere. But we back for the second half of this great evening with the voice, the Presidente, Cassandra Littlejhon. Welcome back, Cassandra. Welcome back. What role has your family, especially Coach Littlejhon, played in supporting your vision and the mission?
My family, including Coach Littlejhon, have all been very supportive as well. Any events, anytime I need something done, anytime I need a helping hand, they're always there, including coming to the games and cheering just as loud as I am for the ladies on the field.
Yes, that's awesome. Family support goes a long way. What does her locker room symbolize to you in terms of creating a safe and empowering spaces for women?
Her locker room is a place to honor women of all shapes, sizes, and backgrounds. It's a way to showcase and recognize women and the hard work that they're putting into their field, in their community, or in their lives in general.
Awesome. So far, what has this journey taught you about resilience, passion, and integrity?
Whew, I had to write this one down. Hold on. um, I've been through a lot in my life. That's taught me how to be resilient. This journey now with the Carolina Tigers, I've had to learn how to overcome and how to adapt the many things that have been thrown at us, from securing the field for last season to getting into a league. And that's just a couple of the obstacles we had to overcome and the things we had to adapt towards with. Um, but seeing all the people who have caught the vision and share the passion of making this organization the best it can be, and just having as much integrity and transparency as possible and being honest and forthcoming, that's a big thing for us with this organization.
Yes, yes. Now you know Coach Littlejhon. Always, I've heard this a lot. He calls you the poster child of resilience. And what can you tell us what he means by that?
When I saw that question, I was like, really? Like, this is not a time for me, because I always get emotional. I always get emotional. And I was like, okay. So, as some may know, a few years after high school, I was paralyzed from the neck down. And I was like that for almost a full 2 years. I had to learn how to swallow. I had to learn how to feed and dress myself. I had to learn how to walk. At one point in time, I was told that I wouldn't ever be able to feed myself again. I would always be on, I had a trach. I was told that I would always, have a trach. I would never be able to walk. I would never be able to have kids. But as we can see, I can do all of those things and more. I've even had another child since all of that time, and it's God is good. That's all I can say.
Amen. All the time. Yes, he is. How does it feel to be recognized as her locker room honoree today?
When Coach came to me and was like, "Hey, we want you to be," I was like, "No, no, 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 no," because I don't like being the center of attention. I don't like being the spotlight. I don't like people looking at me. It's like, no, I just like being behind the scenes. But but and this is hard for me, but it's an honor. It is an honor to be recognized for the hard work and the passion that is going into this organization.
Well, we appreciate you as well, bringing all that passion, that drive, that we're gonna get it done. There's no. There's never a no. When it comes to what you do. Where do you see the Tigers in the next 5 years? Where do you see Carolina Tigers?
Whew. With way more sponsors and a much bigger fan base, and we got so many people helping with the organization. I get to go sit down somewhere and say, "Hey, I can delegate a lot more." Then I see us growing a lot. That's where I see us. Women's tackle football isn't just a localized sport; it's something that is taking over the nation now. And my hope is that we can use the platform that the Carolina Tigers have to bring more attention to the sport of women's tackle football.
Yeah, I totally agree with you on that. It's growing. It's growing. I mean, I see a lot of stuff on social media when it comes to like they got videos like they NFL teams popping out. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I'm saying? Like I'm like, okay. I mean, if some of y'all don't know, some are one of the other leagues for our national women's tackle football actually plays their championship game in Canton, Ohio, at the NFL Hall of Fame. So, hey, can't say that women's football ain't out there. They playing some, and man, I mean, there's just having that much national spotlights. That's amazing. So I can see the Tigers being a top national spotlight within those next 5 years. Keep growing, keep grinding, keep growing, and keep saying ain't there's no. It's always yes when it comes to the Tigers. Now, what message do you hope to give these young ladies, these young girls, away? What help give them when they see the Tigers on the field, when they see these other lady Tigers on there? What message you want to give these young ladies, these young girls, when they're looking out there and seeing those awesome women play this sport?
I hope that when they see the Carolina Tigers, it gives them inspiration to want to play tackle football, to want to play a sport in general, but especially women's tackle football, to get out into the community, because our ladies are going to be in the community and giving back to the community. So I hope that when they see the Tigers in the community, they're like, you know what? They're playing football and they're helping in the community. That's what I hope. I hope that when they see the Tigers, they and hear the story that you can dream big and you can work hard to achieve the dream. Like, as long as you put in the work, it's going to come. Not let somebody tell them you can't do that, because that's for guys. That's for men. No, if men can do it, women can do it too. And I hope that when they see the Tigers out here on the field in their community with this big dream, that they realize that as long as they have determination and willpower, there's nothing they can't set their mind to and achieve.
That is true. That is true. Go through your life saying there's nothing I cannot accomplish as long as I'm driving and pushing. I have determination to get there. You know, I want to piggyback with you on that. I just want to tell everybody listening, period. And I say this a lot sometimes when I get on my sets. I tell people that when you go to start off on your dream, when you start off on what brings your passion, you have to have the vision for yourself. Mm-hmm. One thing the Tigers has always had is a vision. If no one else saw it, they saw it first. They didn't do it because people were patting them on the back. They didn't do it because they had a million people supporting them. They did it and made it work because they believed in themselves first and knew that it could be done. And there's gonna be times in your life when you're trying to make it, when you're making your way to your dream, to your goal, and there's not gonna be anybody there to encourage you and pat you on your back, but you have to believe in yourself that this is for you, and that's what it's gonna take for you to make your breakthrough. That's what it's gonna take for you to get to where you want to go. And this team, this organization, as a prime example of believing in yourself when no one else is giving you the heads up, when no one else is telling you you could do, when no one else is telling you, oh, we're there for you. You have to be there for yourself. And that's how you overcome all adversity and come out on top. And that's the goal. And that's what the Carolina Tigers organization, our president, Miss Littlejhon, Coach Littlejhon, that's what this team embodies is, hey, you're going to have to believe in yourself. And once you do, anything is possible and you will achieve. I want everybody to give a round of applause to our guest tonight, our season's first Her Locker Room Honoree President, Cassandra Littlejhon of the Carolina Tigers. We really do. We love you. We appreciate you. I'm happy we had a chance to give you your flowers and tell you how much we really, we appreciate what you do. We had a comment saying you are the spotlight of this team, Cassandra Littlejhon. So some great training. Yes, you do. You do a lot without a lot of words, okay? And it's recognized and it's appreciated. So we love you for an organization, and we thank you and proud to have you as our first of the season, Her Locker Room nominee. Man, y'all give it up for Ms. Cassandra Littlejhon, president of the Tigers.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. I'm going to keep the show going. I'm about to take it down for a second. This is the part where we're getting to some more fun stuff when it comes up here. I'm about to bring up one of my new guys to the stage. But first, I'm gonna let y'all know what time it is. It is almost time for Julio's Picks of the Week. Well, I like that thing right there, but I look sharp. I look really sharp,
As always.
Bringing y'all to the stage is my buddy right here, Cam. What's going on, Cam? It's our first ever reporter / analyst other Tigers, man, we get a little more professional out here. We're trying to have analysts out here, boy. We trying to y'all. We getting right, boy. We stepping up, man. And Cam, man, before we move forward, brother, with the picks of the week, I want to recap last week's picks. I'm gonna go over. What's gonna happen is this is my idea. I'm gonna say the game from last week.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna tell me the winner, and I'm gonna let you know who picked what. And y'all, our goal this year is with me and Cam. We're gonna keep an overall score of who picked the most correct picks for this season. So also, and then we're gonna see who really got it. Is the analyst or is the funny man? You feel me? We're gonna find out which one really got it going on. So we started out with college football last week. We had Ohio State at the alumni, and who came out with the win, Cam?
Okay, so last week we had Ohio State. Give me 1 second here. Okay, so for week 7, I'm gonna get a bit of technical difficulties here.
Well, you good? I think Ohio State beat the alumni. I do remember seeing that on the score. I thought the alumni was gonna pull it out at home. No, I think Ohio State gave them the smackdown like The Rock did when he said, "Can you smell what The Rock is cooking?" You did pick Ohio State, Cam. So you know I think I'm right. Alumni failed, and so that gives Cam the first correct pick of the season on this Julio's pick. So we got. I think I'm correct on that one. If I'm not mistaken. I remember I was watching. I forgot to take my notes down from the report last week, but I won't forget this week. I won't have that ready. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
The second game was Alabama and Missouri. I picked Missouri. You picked Alabama.
So for this game, looks like we had a win for Alabama this time around.
So Alabama won.
Mm-hmm.
That's 2, man. I don't like that.
Hey,
game.
I'm doing pretty good now. See.
Okay. Third game we had Indiana and Oregon.
All right. So for the Indiana-Oregon game last week, it looks like Indiana led by 10 points, 30-20.
God, bro, that's 3, man. Come on, man.
Like I told you, listen. I'm calling the analyst for a reason, you know.
All right, the next game was Texas and Oklahoma. The Longhorn versus Oklahoma.
Okay, so for this one too, this one was a pretty big slam. So this one was 23 on Texas, 6 to Oklahoma.
Cam, I don't like you, bro. I'm not enjoying this right now.
I'd be doing pretty good if I was a betting man, you know.
Yeah, I'm gonna call you for my prize picks.
Listen, I'm not taking responsibility for any wrong ones there. All right, I'm not taking any. Hey,
what we got? We had Auburn at Georgia.
So for this one too, Georgia was 20, while Auburn was 10. Georgia wins that one too.
So we split that. So we both picked that. So that's the win-win. You already at you had 5 wins. I'm at 1. Okay, right now. We had Clemson and Boston College.
Okay, for Clemson versus Boston. Uh-oh. That was not on my list here. Hold on, I gotta let me pull it up.
I'm hoping Clemson won. I need Clemson to start.
So Clemson versus Boston College. Clemson had won 41 to 10 with Boston to 10. That one was a pretty.
Okay, so you got 6. I got 2.
All right.
On to the NFL. Man, it's a pretty big margin, Cam. I don't like that right now. On to the NFL. Man, and this is we both took some losses at, Cam. It was Detroit versus Kansas City, and we both picked Detroit, and we know who won that referee debacle there, man. We know that Kansas City pulled that out over the Detroit Lions. That was pretty much horrendous. The second game was the Niners at the Buccaneers, and me and you both picked the Buccaneers. Who came out with that one, Cam?
So for that one, the Buccaneers have come out for this one again, adding another one to their score this time.
Okay. Golly, 3-7. It's all right. That's all right. The next game was the Bengals at the Packers. Who do we have in the Bengals and the Packers, Cam?
So for the Bengals versus the Packers, that one, the Packers managed to pull through here by about 10 more points.
Okay, whatever. You picked the Packers.
I got the magic touch. What can I say?
Okay. Seahawks and the Jaguars, man. What happened with the Seahawks and the Jaguars?
So for the Seahawks and the Jaguars, the Seahawks managed to pull away for this one, evening their getting 20-12, I should say. Excuse me,
bro. And we both picked Jacksonville, so there's no movement there.
Yeah.
The Broncos at the Jets.
That one, this was a real close one. This one was 13-11 in Broncos' favor.
Woo! I'm coming back with one down. Yeah, I had the Broncos. You had the Jets. Okay,
all right.
That's 47. That's 47.
Hey, let's calm down here. Here. Wait a minute.
And then finally, with the Monday night game, the bear down, boy, over them Cobra Commanders. And you picked the Washington, and I picked my Bears. So that gives me 5.
That was a
right
real
now,
close one too.
It's 8-5, yo. 8-5. Cam's up by 3 picks.
Right.
Yeah, it's up by 3 picks. So it's all right, Cam. It's all right. So now we got a couple of games for this week. We're gonna start off with our college. We got Tennessee at Alabama. Who you got, Cam?
Okay, so for Tennessee versus Alabama, I'm gonna have to go for. Let's say this time I'll go for Tennessee. That's what
okay.
we'll go for this time.
I already highlighted my selections. I already highlighted Alabama. So I got Alabama over Tennessee. Notre Dame at USC.
This one I'm going for Notre Dame.
Okay.
That's what we'll be going for this one as well.
We button heads on this, so I'm going for USC. That's my highlighted.
All right.
I highlighted that prior. LSU at Vanderbilt.
LSU and Vanderbilt. Let me check out my list too here real quick. For this one, I got the Vanderbilts.
Man, we is really going neck to neck, man. I got LSU over this.
Hey.
Okay. Texas Tech at Arizona State. The Sun Devils versus the Techies.
Right. So this one, I'm going for the Texas.
Okay.
Texas
This is the one with me. You see eye to eye on this.
Yeah. We'll shake hand on this one time. We'll shake hands on this one.
Ole Miss at Georgia. Who you got?
Okay. So this one, I got the Georgia Bulldogs. That's who I'm going for.
Okay, we saw eye to eye on that. We both smart on that, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I'm feeling the Bulldogs gonna pull this one out. Last but not least, SMU at Clemson.
SMU and Clemson.
Yeah.
Where is it here? I'm going with Clemson.
Yeah, I'm about to say you better because you try to get one up with them. Now you trying to have mercy picks. I ain't appreciate that. NFL, we got 5 games. NFL. All right, Tampa Bay versus the Lions, the Buccaneers and Lions. Who you going with, Cam?
I'm going for this one today. I'm feeling a little safe. We're gonna go with the Buccaneers. We're gonna go with the Buccaneers.
We button heads. I'm going for the Lions to get their kickback. Somebody got to pay for all them bad calls, all them flags out there on them. What none on Kansas City. I ain't like that at all.
I gotta go. The Buccaneers looking pretty strong. What can I say?
Okay, you got the Baker Mayfield effect. Okay, I got you. Los Angeles Rams versus the Jacksonville Jaguars.
For this one's a bit rough, but I feel like the Los Angeles Rams are probably going to pull it. They're pretty strong and overall in general. So I'm gonna go with the Los Angeles Rams on this one.
I'm going with the Jaguars to have a comeback game, get some things together, come out with that one. The Chiefs and the Raiders.
Okay.
Now they in Las Vegas, but I don't mean
that. I mean, they look a little. I mean, I have to go for Kansas City. I mean, like it,
yeah,
like
bro.
maybe
we
if I
both.
felt like losing, but
yeah, we both agree on the same thing. The next game is, we can't say anymore, but them Cowboys and Indians. It's the Washington Redskins and the Cowboys. Who you got, brother?
Let me see. So, tell you what, I'll go for the Cowboys this time.
I picked the Commanders. I picked the Commanders. So Cam's got the Cowboys. For the Monday night game, is this not a Monday night game versus Sunday? The Bears versus the Saints. And you know where I go. You know my loyalty.
Every time.
You know my loyalty. You hear the Bears, boy. It's bear down with me.
I mean, I would try to go against you, but the Saints ain't looking too hot. So, it just
Cowboys. Littlejhon said, Cassandra said the Cowboys. Oh my goodness. Y'all ain't had one of them since 1995. Nothing. Y'all still got fans coming. But you going with the Bears or the Saints? You say, what you going with, Cam? You bear down country. What you gonna be bear down too, bro?
I mean, it's the only logical choice right now. So,
go with your gut. Go forget the logic.
My gut. Tell you what. I'm gonna be a Gale man today, and I'm gonna say that they got a small chance to win. So you know what? We'll go with the Saints. Maybe something will happen. Who knows? We'll see.
We'll see. This might be the pick to get me back on top next week. Y'all remember this? Remember this moment? I try to coax Cam to come to Bear Country. You know what I'm saying? And he want to run the opposite way. He want to be a Saint. Okay, so he better pray. His prayer.
You never know what might happen. You never know. We can see.
And what's so funny, bro? We chose in the women's basketball and WNBA for the Aces to win. They did pull out championship, and they swept them. So I can't, that I ain't gonna put that on up right there. We keep that off the score. I want to keep my margin. I want to keep the margin a little close right now. I don't need you walking away any further with this year's picks. Okay.
Hey, I can afford to be a little, I can be a little risky right now. Like I said, I got some room.
You bragging? This man got some room.
I got some room. I got some room.
Remember that when it comes to that Saints game. That's gonna be the one. That's gonna be the one, man. Hey, y'all, man. Thank y'all. I want y'all to always, man. Like I said, we have a great reporter / analyst, man. He's gonna be part of the team, doing some great things with organization. We're happy to have Cam aboard, man. Cam, thank you for coming on doing this segment. We're gonna have some segments from Cam pretty soon as he develops his own segments, man. So it's gonna be dope. Tiger Country, y'all get ready. And I'll also say thank you, Cam, for coming on. And that was Julio's picks of the week, man. I'm telling you what, I like putting that flyer up. I really do. I think I look really nice, man. I look really good.
I like the bow tie. That
was old Julio. That was Well, Cam, man, thank you again, brother. Looking forward to having you on, man. Weekly, man. We appreciate you, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Until next time, anything you want to say to the people before we get you up out of here?
No, thank you once again for having me. It was a great time making these picks. We'll see what happens next time, and hopefully, like I said, for next show, I'll have some footage and some things to show you in Cam's corner. So I'll be looking forward to seeing you guys there.
All right, man. Thank you very much, Cam. You have a great evening, man. Thank you for coming by tonight. Appreciate you very much.
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, y'all, we get ready to wrap it up, man. It's been a great time out here on the 10-5 Touchdown Tigers Talk Show. We had a great honoree, Cassandra Littlejhon. First one of the year, man. Got to have the Julio's picks of the week from my homeboy Cam. Hey, I might be down a couple of games that all can change, man. All next week gonna change because I'm gonna show them what it is, man. But y'all know every Wednesday, 7:30, man. Spread the word. Come support your Tigers. And until next time, it's the 10-5 Touchdown Tigers Talk Show. Y'all have a great weekend. See you next time. Peace.
Them Tigers, orange, white, and purple. Y'all better take a seat. Carolina Tigers, you know we can't be beat. Hey, say go Tigers. Hey, hey, run up on them, make that play all day. Hey, say go Tigers. Hey, hey, line them up, we'll make them pay. We don't play. Hey, say go Tigers. Hey, hey, hard hits, big plays, that's our way. Hey, say go Tigers. Hey, Carolina Tigers, you know we gon' slay. Stepping in the jungle, that's a death wish. We Tigers on the hunt, coming out the mist. Try to count us out, now we gonna grind. Y'all can move out the way, it's our time to shine. Our claws are out, ain't no holding back. We the new champs here and we're on attack. You want the smoke, well, we're bringing the fire. Wanna feel the heat if that's your desire.